Good morning, folks, and welcome back to another episode live from Jerusalem with our wonderful friends in Europe. And we're also joined by Daniel down in South America in Bogota, Colombia, live from Jerusalem with Rabbi Chaim Goldberg. We're going to continue on in our lessons in Genesis, and I so appreciate everything that Rabbi Chaim says. He's been sharing so much of the Hebrew tradition and the Hebrew origins in words with us that really just make the story jump off the page and seem a lot of things together. So we thoroughly enjoy it. And everybody, how are you doing today, Rabbi? We're so glad to have you.
I'm fine, thank you. Everything is okay. I hope you all can see me. Can you see me? I hope you can see me, all of you. Um, Good to see you all as well. I'm feeling fine. Everything is okay here in Jerusalem. We're trying our best. You can see me clear enough. Everything is okay. Yeah, okay. How are you doing, all of you? Everything is okay with you? By you?
I'm good, thanks.
Good. Okay. So there is another. You see, Renat and Ementa showed us that they have the Bible. It's very nice. Well, I must say that I have another surprise for you, for both of you. Yes, this is the best one that we have today and printed. But I have another very interesting surprise I sent you with Renat and Vida. So you will wait and you will see. There's another surprise on the way to you back. Renat and Vida was by us yesterday in Jerusalem. Uh, I have the pictures still in my phone, but they also declared as a Noahide there is a difference between um, being a Noahide by your own or declaring in front of three Jewish, three rabbis to become a Noahide, and it's another stage, and they did it, and it was very exciting and very, how do you say this word in Hebrew? In Hebrew, you say mitragshim, was very excited. Situation also, Rabbi Sheki was there. So we sat down after that also with a lot of questions. The truth is, I promised them that we are going to start also to learn a bit how we call this the Noahide Shulchan Aruch. Shulchan Aruch is the book of the Hebrew tradition and about what are the things we are obligated to do, how exactly we need to behave, and what are the things that we need to take upon ourselves, and what are the things that we're not supposed, we're not we're not must take, but we can take, and what are the things that we're not supposed to take. And I promise that we will start also learning all of this in, uh, in those meetings. So my offer is to start with the Bible, and then to have also in the end few minutes that we will also learn all the time, every time, few things, we call this halachot, few things, what exactly to do. Beautiful. Because the Noachide is not only things we are not allowed to do, it's also a lot of things that we can do and participate and take more actions to become closer to God, except not only from learning the Bible, but also other things. Okay, so first of all, last week we learned something very, I think, very heavy, very with a lot of, how do I say it, with a lot of
depth. It was deep.
It was with a lot of deep, profound things.
Oh yeah.
I hope that it was good enough.
More than good enough, Rabbi. More than good enough. We love it.
Okay, let's go back to the Bible. Let's learn a bit of the Bible, and let's go step down from the clouds and start to learn from the Bible itself. Let's go to the. I'm trying to see how to share the screen so you will see the Bible with me. Where is it? Maybe I need to bring this up for a moment. Where is it? Sharing. The sharing. Maybe it's. Where is it? Where is the sharing here? Share, here it is, I found it. Here it is. Okay, I think now you're with me. Alright, on this one. Not this one. It is. Let's close this and let's open it again. Can you see my screen?
Of course, yes.
Okay, excellent. So we can start moving. This is the issue, we can start moving. Excellent. So let's go inside to the Bible. Let's start learning. Okay. You can see everything. You can see the Bible also.
Of course, yeah. Looks great, Rabbi.
Excellent. So what we have, basically we spoke a lot about chapter number 4. We saw that we have here two main people in the world. One was born and he was the Messiah of his father and mother. He gave them the opportunity not only to receive but also to give life, not only to receive life but also to give life. Therefore they started to be more closer to God, who's all the time only giving life. This is Cain. And the second one was Abel. We saw that Abel had a different destiny in his life. He was supposed to teach Cain not to be the most important person here in this world, but also to give to others to live in this world, to give to his brother to live in this world. And we saw that they didn't really manage to cope together. God spoke with Cain a lot and trying to explain to him how to behave in this world. At the end of the days, Cain is killing Abel. And then we had a question. Cain killed Abel as a judge because Abel didn't do his work in this world, therefore he was supposed to die. Or Cain killed Abel as a murderer because he wasn't supposed to kill him. And when he spoke with God, he said to God, "You helped me to kill Cain." All of those things we saw. Then we learned, when we continued on this chapter, we learned that Cain started to build up city, and it was moving. I would say the city was moving the situation that each person stopped from being a unique person, and they were all basically inside the city, and they lost their own identity, I would say like that.
Right.
And we finalized with four main things, the four main kids that were the head of for direction in this culture. Okay, we had the first one was Yaval, that will be a big one, so it will be easier to see. Okay, we saw that Lamech, the sixth generation after Cain, took two women, okay, he took two wives. This time that he's taking two wives, one is for giving kids and the other one is for joy. Okay? I'm not sure why, but it was for joy. And one of them had the baby of Yaval. It's also very similar to the word Hevel. And he was the head of people who took, it's called world intense and have cattle. He was working with sheep, with all of the sheep and everything else. Then we had, this is more or less all the economic world, how to gather more and more things, to have more things inside the body. Then we had another one, Yuval. Yuval is again a bit similar to the word Hevel. And Yuval was the first one, the father of all of the graphs of iron and flute. That it's all the things that are related to
Music.
to the music, to the art of music. We know that Abel also used music to take all the sheets with him. But here speaking about using the music just for fun and joy for people. It's very important. It is very important. Then, very surprising, Sila, the second wife, that was only for joy, she also gave birth for two kids. One of them is Tuval Cain, Cain is the same word as Cain, the first, I would say the Tubal Cain, okay? The word Tubal in Hebrew is also very related to the word Hevel, and he was the first one who took all the copper and iron and did this as a tool, all the technology of how to use the metal things to kill others.
Weaponry,
yeah.
Yes. And then we have also another girl, that her name is Naamah. Naamah in Hebrew is from the word Na'im, it's from the word joy. So we have four things in this civilization. We have the economics, we have the arts, we have the technology, we have also all the joy around. Naamah is from the word joy. It's good or bad? You can't say it's good, you can't say it's bad, because we need those things, but there's something here that we are lacking. We are lacking something. What exactly we are lacking? This is where we're going to put Rashi up, and there is Rashi. I'm going to put Rashi. Okay, there is. And I will ask you to read what happened at the end. We spoke about this, but I'm saying this again. In this generation, speaking about after sixth generation, I want to start to dive inside what happened here and what is missing and everything else. In this generation where we have all of this technology from one side, the arts, the economics, maybe they had even good TVs around to have a lot of entertainment around. Everything was okay. And there is something there that is happening that is not good. It's not so good. And what happened there is that we hear that when Lamech is speaking with both of his wives. He's saying to them, listen to me, because I killed someone. So it's a bit frightening. So not only listen to me because I just want to speak with you. I killed already someone, and if you won't listen to me, maybe I will kill you also. So be careful. What he's saying in verse number 23. Okay? You can read this verse number 23. Yeah.
Now Lamech said to his wives, Ada and Zillah, hearken to my voice, wives of Lamech, incline your ears to my words, for I have slain a man by wounding him, and a child by bruising him.
Okay? So he says here, listen to me. You know why? It's good for you to listen to me, because I know how to kill people. If you want to listen to me, maybe I will kill also both of you. So what exactly happened there? And I want to express it, to bring the midrash of what we have in our tradition, what exactly happened there. So please, it's okay, please read Rashi, okay? So
hearken to my voice, for his wives separated from being intimate with him, because he had slain Cain and Tubal-Cain, his Lamech's sons. The story was that Lamech was blind and Tubal-Cain was leading him. He spotted Cain, who appeared to him as an animal, and he told his father to draw the bow, and he killed him. As soon as he learned that it was his grandfather Cain, he clapped his hands together in anguish and clapped his son between them and killed him. So his wives separated from him, and he attempted to appease them. Now he said, hearken to my voice, to hearken to me. Okay.
Hearken to me, to agree to live with me, so we can bring peace. What is happening here? The story is it's a very sad story. Okay? I will say it like that. Tubal-Cain, who is organizing all the weapons, is asking his father, who is a bit blind, asking his father, come with me, and let's see how exactly. When I'm bringing, for example, I'm using this weapon, come and see how this weapon is working very well. Okay? I want to do experience. Please come with me. And when they went both of them together, and he used this weapon, and he managed to kill something. It was seemed like an animal from far away, but he killed basically his grandfather, Cain. When he saw that, and he understood that, he slapped his hands and he also killed his son. So now we have in this situation some sort of community, or maybe it's not a community, it's the generation, when we're starting to understand that it's a place where we have no future. The woman understood that straight ahead. They understand that this is a society who is killing one each other. From the beginning, they killed the main one. Cain killed Abel, and now their husband killed their son, and also the first one, Cain. Adam and Eve also are not giving any more birth. So therefore, the woman in this generation says to the husband, enough is enough. We don't have any more reason to have more kids. The history is very fatal situation, in a fatal situation, and everything is going to get lost. Why do we need to have more kids if the only thing that we know what to do, what to produce, is to kill others? That's enough. So they said to me, we don't want to have any intimate situation with you. We don't want any more kids. It's very simple. It's very logical what's happening here. Okay? And the woman, just like in the modern world, okay, the woman understands that there isn't any reason, if we have this nuclear atom energy in the area that is going to kill this world, there isn't any reason why to have more kids in this world. It's a bit sad to say, but if you will look in the Europe area, you will see that a lot of generations today, in the last 2 generations, we have less and less kids. I would say that the humanity is understanding that we are in a situation when we have questions. Is it worthwhile to have more and more kids around? Something very interesting. What do they have to do? The only thing that they can do is to go, I would say something is lacking here in this generation, in various environment of the society. And the only thing that they have to do is to go and to speak with the main judge that they have here. It's Adam and Eve. And I want to say that Adam and Eve also stopped from breeding more kids in this world. Now Cain, now Abel, and that's it. Now, in this point of situation, also Cain and also Abel, both of them were killed. They didn't die because, the time passed over and they died. They were killed. So they are going to Cain and Abel. And we must read this in the Rashi first, and then we can read it in the verse. Okay? Lamech, please read the Rashi here. Okay? We have this Rashi.
And Adam knew, etc. Lamech came to the first man. I had my microphone down. Lamech came to the first man, Adam, and complained about his wives. He, Adam, said to them, Is it for you to be so strict concerning the decree of the Omnipresent? You perform your commandments, and he will do his. They, the wives, said to him, Correct yourself first. Haven't you separated from your wife already 130 years since death was decreed because of you? Immediately, and Adam knew, etc. What is the meaning of again? This is to say that his desire for Eve was increased above his previous desire from Genesis 23:4 and 5.
Okay? So what you're saying, basically, is something very, very amazing. Okay? What we hear now, the first time, that we can hear here a few very important things. First of all, we hear some sort of principle that the first man is telling, Adam is telling to his generation. He's saying to them, you need to do your commandments and let God to do his own job. If God will decide to destroy the world, leave God to do this decision and to do his things. You need to do your obligation. and one of your obligations is to bring more kids in this world, to this world. So this is the first very important principle that we hear from the first, from Adam. But we also hear something very amazing, okay? That Adam also got separated from Eve for more than 130 years. Since they were kicked out from Eden, Adam was separated from Eve. And this is exactly what the wife of Lamech said to Adam back. They said to him, okay, fair enough, you're asking us to go and to live back with Lamech and to bring more kids to this world, but then you need also to go back to your wife, Eve, and also to bring another kid to this world. And now, after Cain is already, Cain killed Abel, and also Cain was killed by his grandson. Now we can hear, or we can listen to this verse, Vayeda Adam od et ishto. Okay, Adam knew his wife again, and ותלד בן, ותקרא את שמו שף, תשת לאלוהים דרך אחר, תחת עבר כי הרגו כאן. Please this verse, 25.
And Adam knew his wife again, and she bore a son, and she named him Seth, for God has given me other seed instead of Abel, for Cain slew him.
Okay, and we hear this is the situation behind the scenes, not only what we see or what we read, also behind the scenes. And what we hear now, that is basically that there is here in this world something new, something with a lot of new direction in this world. First of all, it's the first time it's written down that it's ותלד בן. I need to explain this word. She bore a son. The word son in Hebrew, the word ben, is coming from the word. There are few explanations to this word, but we have in the Bible only few places where it's written down ותלד ben. The word ben is someone who is continuing his father. Something that is continuing his father. We didn't saw that word not in Abel, not in Cain. Both of them were not the continuation of Adam and Eve. It was something maybe similar. If you remember, I will open this in another. I will open this in another. Let me open this in another window. Then we'll go back to this window. Oh. And one of the things we got here. Oh no, come on, not this one. No, it's not working. Okay. One of the things we saw here, in chapter 1. One of the things that we saw in the beginning when we started to learn, it was, a few months ago, when God is basically saying that He's going to do, God said, let us make a man in our image. And then God is blessing them. And God blessed them. And God said to them, be fruitful and multiply. There are two things here. From one side is to be fruitful. On the other side is to be multiplied. To be multiplied is to have, like you, a lot of small things like you. But to be fruitful, it's a bit more than that. And taking the fruit is holding inside the seed for the next generation. For the next generation. Fruit is something much more with value than just to multiply yourself. It's something that is similar, but it's not something very good, very, high level of you. It's only, you have one of your kids is going to be your fruit, and the others are going to be multiplied. Basically, this is what God is saying.
Wow, that's amazing. I've never heard that before.
Okay. Now, and this is what's happening here when when God is saying that there is a son here, okay? Why it's not working now? Never mind. When he's saying that the tenant that she gave birth for a son. More than that, let's go another step. What is being written here is the word shat. Before we explain this word, it says, for God has given me other seed. You see, seed. It's going back to the word that I said before, the fruits. Okay? But it's not only other seed. It's instead of Abel. It's something that is coming instead of Abel. For Cain slew him. It's instead of Abel. The meaning of it is that we have here someone that is much more, not only instead of Abel, it's much more stable than Abel. So we need to say again. We have here in this part of the world, we have two destinies that are going to grow here. Okay, one destiny or one part of the world is going to be Cain. He is not in this world, but his generations are here. And it's going to be the people that are going to live good in this world. They are going to have the economics, they are going to reorganize, to restructure all the economics, all the art, all the technology, all the joy in this world, all the the entertainment in this world. This is one destiny, the destiny of Cain. But what this destiny is lacking is the second, I would say, part of Abel, that now we have already someone else that will replace him instead of Abel. The person that is going to give in this world the education, how to live properly in the moral level, to give the others also the opportunity to way to live. We have here two legs in this world. Now no one can live without the other one. At the end of the days we will see that from Shet it will become the Hebrew nation. But let's leave this alone now. In this point of time, we have two destinies in this world. The Cain destiny, the Abel Shet destiny. But the difference is we are not calling this Abel. As you remember, I hope you remember. I hope I was a good teacher that you will remember that. When we explained the word Abel, we said that it's from the Hebrew word of nonsense. It's not nothing here that we need to have. Doesn't have any stable thing in this world. The word Shet is just the opposite. The word Shet in Hebrew is from the word very stable thing. Shet is the foundation of things. So we have here someone who is going to give this thing of teaching moral in this world, but he won't be able to be killed or to be wiped out from the Cain destiny like Abel was. And this is what Adam and Eve are creating now. They are bringing out, or they are growing out a new son, Ben, that is continuing up from for them, okay? The next, I would say, generation that is a fruitful generation. And he is, instead of Abel, he will give the world the moral education, and he won't be able, or Cain destiny won't be able to kill him like they killed Abel. Another one thing, a small thing that I want to show here from the word Ben, but for this I need to open the, you can see, all of you can see the screen, yes? Right? Yes, you can see the screen?
Yes, sir, Rabbi. Yeah, we can see you just fine.
Okay, I want to write down the word Ben. Okay? This is the word Ben, what we call in English, son. What is Laviat, right? What with an A? It's with an A or with a U?
Oh.
The word
still see Chabad.org Chumash, not what.
Okay, I will move it back. Just a moment. Yeah, no, sorry. Okay. You see only Chabad. We'll share this. And I need to stop share and to open it from the beginning, right? This is what I need to do. Share. I'll share this one. Now you can see. Now you can see this. Yes, okay. You can see that the word Ben, the word Son. This is the word Ben. Let's go on and. This one. Come on. Now let's go on to another word. This word is. Come on. The word is stone. In Hebrew. Okay. The word is stone. Come on. The word is stone. How do you write stone in English? Stone. Stone in English. Right? Okay? Now if you look good, you will see from one side you have the word Ben. Right? It's the same word. It's the same word. Right? But there is another thing here. Now it's a bit hard to see, but I will show it to you. There is another word here inside. The word Av is. It's a good word. Who knows what the word Av is?
Father.
Exactly, Father. Come on. I'm sorry.
Don't be frustrated, Rabbi. We appreciate you sharing.
Okay, so when we have Father, you see the word Father, I will do it like that. I will do this like that. This will take in the blue one. Okay, now look good. What's happening here? When we have, I know what I'll do. I'll do another thing. I'll do this. When we have the two words together, Father and Ben, Son, we're getting the word stone. Okay, you see the word Father, Aleph and Bet. Aleph and Bet. You see that? And the word Ben, Son, is inside also this word. So the word stone in Hebrew is being connected from the word Father and Son. You will be. You can see this. I will show it in another way. You see the word Ab, the Ben. Okay, this is two words, but this is the same letter. So we're doing it as only one letter. We don't need to write it down together. So we're taking off this letter. It's the same one. So we have the two words in the word stone. So the word stone in Hebrew is Father and Son. And the only time, okay, you with me? You can see, you understand everybody? Can you understand what's happening here? So the only, again, I'm going to share this again. Just a moment. Now we'll share that. The Bible, okay? You can see the Bible again, okay? You see here what's happening? She is giving birth for a son, okay? With Adam, the father, your son is going to be a stone. This is how we're going to give this world opportunity for the next generation. Because if we will stay only with Cain's destiny, so it's true that the economics, the art, the technology, the entertainment, everything will be great, but it's lacking the moral situation, the moral values. And this is how we have now Shet, okay, that is replacing Abel, and he is going to be very clear, and together with basically continuing as a fruitful from Adam, to give the values to all of this generation that is building the world with economics, art, technology, entertainment, and everything else. That is very important. But if it doesn't have the direction, the moral direction, everything is going to get lost. And this is what happened. And then who understood that it's going to get lost? The women. The women's side. They decided to go away from their husband and to say, we don't want any more generations because you are going to kill everybody in this world. We are lacking the values. So they went back to Adam and Eve, and Adam and Eve understood that they also need to do something. Adam understood that they is supposed to do something, and they gave birth to another child instead of Abel, that came inside instead of Abel. He was the fruitful of Abel, and now maybe we have, I would say, a good end to this history of the world. Till now, it was very bad. And now we're getting, I would say, another, God, with His mercy, is giving us another opportunity to repair the world. You with me here? Till now, you with me? Everything is okay? Everything is clear? Not us. Everything is okay?
I was wondering about that. I didn't get the point about the stone. I understand that if you not attached, but if you join to father and son, it becomes stone. But how it is connected to this verse of?
Because this is the first one. When we hear that she didn't only give birth, she gave birth, and she gave birth, so it was born a son, a Ben, Mateled Ben. You see it's written down here? Go up to the beginning of this chapter, and we hear, והאדם ידע את חווה אשתו, okay, man knew his wife Eve, and she conceived and born Cain, and she said, I have acquired a man with the Lord, with God. We don't see the word Ben here. We don't see the word son here. Let's continue on. ותוסף ללדת את אחיו את האבל, ויהיה בלועצו וקין העודה עובד אדמה. And she continued to bear his brother Abel. We don't see the word Ben, the word son. When do we see the word son? When is the first time we see the word son? In the we will see it in the Bible, okay? We will see it again another twice or three times, just a moment down. We will see it again another twice or three times only in the continuance of the generation. When is the first time that we see that it's called son only in Abel, in Shet, only in Shet. This is what we saw in this verse. Mr. Walter will find it again. There it is, in 25. And she bare a son, Mateled Ben. This is why I said, when you're combining together father and son, it's a stone. It's something very strong. The word Shet is also connected to the word stone. It's the most stable thing that you have in this world. It's a foundation of things. This is the word Shet. This is the beginning of the world. Till now, the world has one destiny that is bringing the world to reorganizing the world in the best way of structuring how to live in this world, in the economics, in the technology, all this stuff, everything. Now we also need to put the values, and this is where we're putting the most important thing inside the world back. John, you wanted to ask something? You understand?
I think this has to do with exactly what you said about the difference between multiply and seed, or bearing fruit, right? That you be fruitful and multiply. So are you linking the word son as a stone, a solid foundation for society to be that fruitful seed?
Exactly. By what he's saying here is that Shet now is the most fruitful one, while we see the destiny of Cain is more like being a lot of multiply and reorganizing the structure of the culture of the world. We said we have four main foundations here, okay? We have the economics one, the art one, the technology one, and the entertainment one. Those are the four keys that we saw. He was the head, we read it before.
Can I ask one more question about stone?
In a moment. Okay, we said here, the first one was Yaval, that he was the father of those who dwell in tents and have cattle, or is of the economics. He's gathering a lot of things around him that is hidden. And the second one, Shem Achiv Yuval, his brother name was Judah. His brother is again similar to Abraham. He was the father of all who grabs ara and flute. Okay, so we didn't only use this flute and all of those things to bring the ships around him like Abel did, but he's starting to do this as an art, something for the music, the musician, an art musician.
It's fruitful.
It's what?
Fruitful. It's fruitful rather than just an individual act. It's the difference, I think, between something that reproduces.
Yes, and also we have Rabbi Chaim who did all the things that are related to the metals and started to use this, okay, the technology. And we have also Naama. Naama is more the entertainment, what I said, the joy, the entertainment. So we have four foundations of what we have today also. We have, every government has someone who is in charge of the economics, someone who is in charge of the technology and others. We are using all those things. But what we are lacking the side of the moral side of this, because Abel is not here. He is not teaching any moral things. He is not teaching he's not educating any moral things. And we saw that the woman of this world understood that the world is going to an end. Therefore, they decided to go away from their husband. They all went back to Adam and Eve, and they all understood that it's a time to continue on and to bring the next generation, the next son, next Ben, and him together with his father is like a soul, it's Shet, and his destiny is in charge of putting the values inside to this world. Matas, what did you want to ask? Sorry. Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about the stone because, as I know, there are a lot of verses with stone. For example, heaven, heart of stone, altar of stone, not touch stone. When you do altar, you should do it from stones which are not touched, and other things. So stone is related to values, or has it another meaning, some kind of other meanings in Bible? Because I know that there are different meanings for words. So about stone, what else does it mean, stone? I'm asking, as you explained us, what is kidney, and it meant big. So what is stone?
Okay. The stone, no. It's interesting because we had a conversation about the kidney, but it was a private conversation. We didn't put it on the
class.
dog or the class or something else. But the word stone has few meanings. The most simple one is something very stable, or something like that. If you can look on the stone, for example, the changes on the stone is something that can take few hundred or thousands of years, while the changes on the animals or on bodies is very fast. Okay, if you comparing them. But the word stone, when you're combining it, and I use it here because the word stone, when you're combining it, connected to father and son, is bringing also the strengthening, like the word shet. The word shet is strengthened, and it's very, very strong, this connection. When you have the connection between father and son, especially in the Bible, you understand that you have something here that is very, the foundation of the world. And I want you to read the verse 24, when Jacob is blessing Joseph at the end of his days. One of the things that he's saying, first of all, let's read 23. when it says, Psalm 23 verse,
they heaped bitterness upon him, and he became quarrelsome. Yea, archers despised him. But his bow...
That doesn't also what we're saying here is that his brothers hated him, and this is why he was thrown out from the family for quite a few years, 42 years, 21 years, 21 years, sorry. And then let's read down verse number 24.
But his bow was strongly established, and his arms were gilded from the hands of the mighty one of Jacob. From there he sustained the rock of Israel. Wow, that's amazing.
Okay, so even though he was suspended from the family, he was very strong. But it says here in Hebrew, Misham Ro'eh, Ro'eh HaKavanah, the meaning of the word Ro'eh is that he was the leadership of the Hebrew nation. He was the secondary for the king. He gave them to eat. He was the leadership for the Hebrew nation. Misham Ro'eh. And what was his strength of the possibility to do this leadership? Because of the word, he was Even Israel. What is the word Even? Av Ben. It was a stone. But the stone is, from one side, Joseph, and from the other side, Jacob, who is named, his second name is Israel.
Rabbi, what chapter is that?
This is chapter number, it was 49 in Genesis. 49 in Genesis, okay? You see what's happening here? When you're trying to explain a bit, what is the strength of the Joseph and how he became the leadership of the Hebrew nation, it was because he never forgot his destiny, that he came from Jacob, okay, that he came from Jacob, this is the word Jacob, and that he's related to the word Israel, his father, has two names, and because of that, he was connected, it's a stone, it was Abba and Ben. So the word stone from one side is like we're still explaining today. The word stone is something very, very stable, that you can build up building on the stone, and it's something that it's very hard to ruin, it's very hard to break down, it's very stable. But it's also reminding us, when you're taking father and son, and you know you have a connection together, and the more the connection is strong, it's becoming a stone that can leadership in this world. So it's happening with Joseph. At the beginning of the Bible, it's starting already being hinted in Shet. And the word Shet is also the foundation. And it's the first time that it says that it was a son, because it was related to his father. Okay? So the word stone by itself is something hard, but you can have it in a much deeper understanding when you start to learn the Bible, when you know also a bit of Hebrew and what is inside you, what's happening.
Okay, and one short also question about the stone for ending. As you reminded me, Jacob put a stone under his head to sleep. As we understand, it is not the most comfortable thing to sleep on. So, yeah, so he put a stone under his head. What can you explain it shortly, or we should continue with our Bereshit?
Because it's a big connection. I will explain it. It's not 100%, I would say, related, but it is not strong. Let me find it for a moment. Let's go to chapter 28. Chapter 28. Here is chapter 28, where Jacob left Beersheba and went to Haran. And this is exactly what he said. Okay, chapter 28, in verse number 11. Please read verse number 11. And 1.
And he arrived at the place and lodged there because the sun had set, and he took some of the stones of the place and placed them at his head, and he lay down in that place.
Okay, so how many stones did he took? He took one or more than one?
More than one.
More than one. He took stones. Okay, it's written down here very clear. Stones. It's more than one. In Hebrew, it's avnei hamakom. More than one. Let's go continue on. Let's continue on a bit. He has a very nice dream here and everything else. And the dream is that you see the angels going up and down and everything. We know that. And then he is taking something. Very interesting. Let's read verse number 18.
And Jacob arose early in the morning, and he took the stone that he had placed at his head, and he set it up as a monument, and he poured oil on top of it.
I don't understand what's happening here. A minute ago we said that he had a lot of stones. Suddenly it's only one stone, right? Okay, because I'm saying it's related. This is why I'm explaining this here. What we need to do now is to see Rashi. Okay, we must see Rashi. What is happening here? Let's read Rashi for a moment. Let's find the Rashi. And placed them at his head. Please read this Rashi. This is the only Rashi that
he arranged them in the form of a drain pipe around his head because he feared the wild beasts. They, the stones, started quarreling with one another. One said, "Let the righteous man lay his head on me." The other one said, "Let him lay his head on me." Immediately the Holy One, blessed be He, made them into one stone. That is why it is stated in verse 18, and he took the stone in the singular that he had placed at his head, from Churin 91b.
Okay, what he's saying here is very interesting. What he's saying here is that Jacob, in this stage, didn't have any kids. And he wanted to have, he knew that I won't explain this now, but we will continue on, you will see. He knew that he's going to get 12 kids and a daughter. Okay? He knew that this is his destiny. And he thought that each one of them is going to be the stone. So he took 12 stones. Okay? He knew all of them, each one of them. Why a stone? Father and son. Now, what is very interesting in the stones that he took, that we are happening to be connected, all the 12 tribes at the end of his life, to become one nation. So the 12 stones, father and son, father and son, father and son, became one nation. This is what you ask. There are things that are much easier to lay down underneath your head. But again, we're not speaking only about the technical things that happen there. Again, we're explaining what is happening here. One of the most, I would say, most important secrets of the Hebrew tradition is the relationship between father and son, father and grandson, along history. I will tell you a story, okay? But please don't be offended. You know that from time to time I'm saying things here that is not politically correct, even though it's only between us and the internet. even though. The story, it's a true story. Okay, it's a true story. It was published once in the Reader's Digest, in the American Reader's Digest. You know, this is a very famous journal here. Reader's Digest. It says like that. It says, once a very important politician in the United States was supposed to take a train from one side to the United States to the other side. As you know, it's something like 5 or 6 days on the train, and you're driving the train. It's an express train, without any stops. And for 7 days you're driving on the train, and there are all sorts of cabins there. And one of them is a very important one, where you're getting also the food, and you know, everybody is treating you very nicely. And there are also the cabins in the back. And this very important person from the Parliament of the United States, from the government there, he was in the most important the most important part of the train. And next to him there was a very interesting Jewish person with a long beard, white long beard. And he saw this politician, he saw that all the time someone is coming from the other cabin. It was his son, his daughter-in-law, his grandchildren. They all came, spoke with him, learned with him, played with him. After 3 days, he said to him, I'm very curious because my family is also on the other side of the train. But I see that all the time for the train that we are running in those days, they are not leaving you alone. In any minute, all the time they are coming and they're visiting you. They're playing with you chess, they're learning with you, they're speaking with you. But my family, they're not coming with me. So the rabbi answered him. It's very simple. He said, we believe that our forefathers, they spoke with God. When they sat down in Mount Sinai, they spoke with God. So each generation is trying to have relationship with his forefathers, with his grandfathers, try to have more relationship. This is the brick, the stone that we have in our generation, in our destiny. But in your understanding, your forefathers came from the monkey. So they don't want to have any connection with their forefathers. Okay? So we all know that, I said, it's not to be ridiculous to say that, but I'm explaining a bit this issue of the stone. The word then is not by itself. It's coming from deep understanding of the connection. Now we're starting to understand what we say with the issue of giving honor to your parents. Okay? And now this is also an opportunity for us to skip for the things that as a Noahide we can do, all of us. One of the things that we can do, all of us as a Noahide, and it's very important to understand. Reminding you also, we're explaining a bit of Esau. We didn't remind Esau, but Esau is related to Cain. But one of the things that we are learning how to respect our fathers is also related to Esau and how he respected his father, Isaac. And this is something that is related to all of humanity, all of mankind. It doesn't matter, okay, if you are a Jewish or a Noahide or even just someone who don't believe in God at all. The truth is that when you respect your parents, this is where you're starting to get also the right movement in your heart, how to respect God. You need to respect your parents. They brought you to this world. You can't run away from this. Okay, you have connection with your parents until they are 120 years old, and even after they're passing from this world. Always you can speak and you have a connection with your parents. And when you have the right relationship with your parents and you respect them, you don't need to you need to respect them. You don't need to live next to them all the time. You don't need all the time to do everything that they're doing. They're doing the wrong things, but to respect them. They are your parents. They brought you to this world. When you have this respectful way, this is also one of the things that is giving you the right relationship with God, who is also giving you life in this world, because there are three also environments that are related to the life that I have in this world. My father, my mother, and also God, who is giving me my soul. And this is something that is related to all mankind, and especially if you are an Noahide. It's something you can say as an Noahide, I'm supposed to do only the 7 things that I'm obligated to do. Not true. One of the things that you can do, that it doesn't matter if you are in what part of the globe you are, is also to have respectful and
honor,
way and honor to your parents. Something that you can do. What is this honor to your parents? Is to keep in touch with them, to speak with them, to respect them. If they have hard times when they are a bit older, to help them also with this. The connection that you have with your parents will bring you to much more strong connection also with God. this is one of the things that also is related to the Noahide, I would say movement, not movement, but the Noahide understanding of what is the right way of living in this world. So we also said something that is related to the Noahide, things that we can do. Now, if you have personal questions, you can send me on the email if you have something to say. We said here's something in a principal way, but still we have a lot to explain and everything else. We'll continue on. So we spoke today, if I continue, if I summarize for a moment, we spoke today that the road came to a situation where the woman saw that there isn't any reason why to continue on, to give more birth, to bring more people to this world, because the destiny of Cain is a destiny that maybe it's building up the civilization, the economics, the art, the technology, the entertainment. Maybe it's building up the civilization, but on the other side, it still have no moral value. Therefore, they will kill one each other. By the way, it's very similar to the things that we saw in Rome. Okay, the Rome, where exactly the Rome was built up? The empire of the Rome. You know that it starts from the story of Romulus and Romulus. Okay, there were two brothers that didn't have any parents, and the wolf
raised them
up, and when they raised up, one is killing the other one, and the blood of the one that was killed went inside to the ground, and at the same place, that on the same ground, they built up Rome. And we know, if you look at the destiny of Rome, a long history, how many wars and blood this Rome brought to this world. So the same thing like Cain, that we see. Cain is killing Abel, and then his destiny is killing him and killing his son. This is why the woman said, let's stop everything. This destiny can't continue. And when they're going back to Adam and Eve suddenly understand that. And then they're going back one to each other, also Adam and Eve. And the world have the opportunity, the positive, I would say, way of life that this coming son sheds, that is related in bringing the values to the world, to the, as we said before, to the civilization that Cain built up. And those two civilizations, the civilization of Shem and the civilization of Cain, together can build up the world, while the destiny of Cain is to rebuild the structure of the world, of the economics and technology and all of those things. And the destiny of Shem is to bring the values inside to the world of Cain. And together they need to build up the world. So now we have a positive way of life to look what will happen in the continuance of this world. We can start to go on to the next verses and to the next chapter. So let's read down for a moment verse number 26.
And Seth also, and to Seth also to him a son was born, and he named him Enosh. And then it became common to call by the name of the Lord.
Okay, so what we're saying another time that we're speaking about the word son, and it's already, the third generation, and the thing, what is happening here? Starting to call by the name of Lord. We're starting to speak a bit of values, not only how to bring economics or how to bring more fun and joy. We're starting to speak values. We need to speak about this verse, and we'll speak about this verse next week because it's not so simple. But starting to see that this destiny is putting other things inside this world. This is where the positive direction of this world is starting to move to another place. Don't be so happy because you're going to fail that and to have this flood. So we will speak and exactly to explain how it became, what happened, what was wrong there that we became to this plot. But we're starting to see that there is a hope in this generation continuing on.
Excellent stuff, Rabbi. Excellent stuff.
This is enough for today. I think this is enough for today.
I look forward to hearing more about verse 26 there, Rabbi. I've heard that it's used in a negative sense. I always looked at it as though, well, if they were calling by the name of the Lord, isn't that a good thing? I hear the commentators say that this is a negative in here, and I look forward to hearing you talk about it perhaps next week. Are we going to sign off, or is there anybody got any questions for Rabbi?
Daniel, everything is okay?
Hi, Rabbi. Yes, everything is good. Well, more than a question, I think I'm trying to find the right way to put this all together and apply it on. I'm thinking about the relationship that I have with my parents. Especially with my father, because I'm not too close to them, and to really respect someone you don't know too much because he went away. This is something like this. He went away many years ago, and I actually met him when I was like 23 years old. So to respect someone that you don't to care too much of is.
You went there, yeah.
So it's another topic. I know it's another topic. I don't want to get too much inside of it. So
exactly. I think that let's be careful because we are on the internet. Okay.
Yeah, I know. So, the example is that I'm trying to put all of this together and try to figure out how to make it work. So yeah.
I will say something in the principle. Okay, I will say something in the principle. First of all, I don't know. Again, we can speak also on the internet by ourselves after that. But the only thing I will say, few words in principle, you don't need to answer me, but if someone else can hear us and have also something similar. So maybe there is someone else who raised you up with your mother. Maybe there is, maybe there not. If there is, so of course you can also respect him. It's very important. And if it's not, of course you have your mother. And your father is something that if he went away and he didn't have all the real deep connection with him, it's okay. So you don't really have to have a lot of deep connection with him because he didn't raise you up. But he brought you to this world. The respectful thing is something that we need to discuss and understand a bit deeper inside. Let's leave this here, okay? Because again, I don't want to go inside too much. It's not personal. We are on the internet, so let's be
respectfully. Yeah. Rabbi, are we going to be on for next week?
Yep.
Yes. Of course, we will be next week. By the way, Doc, do you have? Are you also recording those meetings that you have?
Oh yes. It's being broadcast, and I have recordings. Anything that I broadcasted, I have complete recordings. Yes.
I think that I want the beginning of the Genesis recording, and I will send you another link where to put it, another Dropbox. Okay, another Dropbox where to put it. The beginning of the Genesis that we have, because I want to start to reorganize them also as something more systematically that people can go inside, because people are not, it's hard for people to sit down and to start to listen to something that was alive, and if I organize them as structured courses, people manage to listen and to go inside and to go and to see the full.
Whatever you need, Rabbi, if I have it, I'm here to help.
Okay, thank you very much. I also wanted to speak with you. We didn't manage yesterday. I also wanted to speak with you with the things.
When you have the time. When you have the time. So, are we okay till next week? About the same time next week? I just know we've got the High Holy Days coming up.
Same place, let's spread the word again. I will send also the links. I hope to see you all. Thank you very much.
Thanks again, folks. We'll see you next week.